Hi guys, and welcome to my DIY on camera slider that's motorized. So, question number one. Why did I build it myself and why didn't I just buy one? Well, I looked at the ones you can buy on both eBay and other sites. My main concern was the speed regulation. You were locked to one single motor without the ability to change the speed by yourself more than what the specs gave you. So that's why I wanted to build my own camera slider. I'm gonna show you how I customize it so I can use it on different applications, both in photographing and in filming. So let's begin. I got the slider from eBay. It's 120 centimeters long. It's 4 centimeters wide. It came with the slider itself, the carry, and 2 legs. Or yeah, 4 legs on both sides, really. So what I did was I ordered the pulleys and the belt from beltingonline.com, and man, they have fast shipment over there. I ordered like on Sunday. I had the package here on Tuesday, so that was really fast because I live in Sweden and everything here goes slow. So I'm gonna show you how it works. This is a free pulley. It's on a bearing, which you can see inside there. Oh, little bad zoom on the iPhone. See if I get it to work. Now maybe. Yeah, there you can see the bearing too. This one has been drilled down to about here, so that one moves completely freely. I put some grease too on the pulley inside of it. So the belt goes around. It's connected to this one. The belt is locked in place with one bolt inside there. Then you got a spring here about 6 centimeters long, and which this side of the belt is connected to. So I actually built a tensioned belt compared to others I've seen that only use the belt as like max stretched to make it fit. I wanted one that does the tensioning by itself. I mean, it doesn't tear as much on the belt as a locked system does. Okay, so the belt is connected to this pulley. As you can see, it's locked down. This bolt goes straight through with 2 bearings on each side to this big gear. And the smaller gear is from the motor itself. I've got the box and all the buttons and the gears and the motor from I think it's a German site called Conrad.de. We have a Swedish supplier for the site called Conrad.se, so that's where I bought these ones. I've got the plate from a friend who works on a mechanical shop. Easy, mobile. I would want to say cheap, but it cost me a lot more than I really wanted it to do. But that's mainly because I bought a drill on a stand and also some tap and die sets and yeah, some bolts and nuts and cables and connectors and everything. From Belting Online I ordered 2 kinds of pulleys. I've got this big one. I think this was with 18 teeth. The ones I use are 12 teeth, and that's because this one doesn't fit here. So that's why I don't. I've saved them to other projects. You never know. My first idea was to build build the holder a little bit outside from the slider, but then the belt would have touched the edges on the slider and probably worn out, so that's why I didn't want to do that. Just gonna put this one back. I wanted a easy, mobile and changeable, or as you can say, variable speed setting. That's because I want to use it in different kinds of options like photographing, filming, etc. I can use it by hand if I want. The only thing I need to do is remove one of the gears, then I can move it freely. Moves quite easy anyway. So inside the box you got a 12 volt 1.2 amps battery. Takes up about 1/4 of the box inside here, so fitment is not a problem. I've seen a lot of people making these motorized sliders with cables hanging out, big batteries on the side. I wanted a mobile solution with everything built in this box, and that's what I got. It's also connected to a connector that goes to a charger. You can use car chargers or use it in the car if you want from the lighter, so that's not a problem. Also, here are the cables that go to micro connectors that shut off the motor so it doesn't move to either of the sides and ruin the belt. So this one is not connected when it moves to the other side. I built it like that, so if it goes to the side you're using, it shuts off that side. You change direction and it shuts off that side. So this is my control box. It's got speed regulation, forwards, backwards, or off, and on/off on the main power from the battery. So I put it on, I switch forward, and then I change the speed. You can notice the sound from the motor. That's gonna be a problem for you if you want to use it with real-time footage like filming shows, etc. The motor itself is gonna ruin the sound from what you want to film. So that's not a problem for me. I'm probably gonna do more time-lapse, and that means I'm gonna use music on my videos. So the motor and the motor sound won't be a problem. As you can see, I've got two different gears, one small, one big. If I remember correctly, this is 10 teeth and this is 40 teeth. On the slowest setting, it moves really slow. I haven't really done the math yet, so I don't know how long time it takes for the carriage to go whole way, but I would guess it takes probably, I guess, 2 hours for it to move. As you can see, it doesn't move much at all on the lowest setting. It's barely noticeable. And this one, that's not fast. Max speed on this gear setup is like this. That would probably still take, on the fastest setting, about maybe 25 to 30 minutes before it moves over to the other side, starting from this side. So I can use it on different applications if I want to. What I built was these two gears can be changeable with each other. So this is the slowest speed setting I can use. If I wanted to move faster, I can get it to move from this side to the other side in maybe 2 minutes, and that's by changing these two gears. So what I do, I loosen that one, pull this one down, loosen the big one, just pull up this bolt, and then change places, put everything back, just lock the locks, and I'm ready to go. Takes me about 1 minute to do. As I said, the slowest setting is the smaller gear on the motor, the bigger gear on the slider. That will probably give me a couple of hours of time lapse if I want to, or if I want to do some kind of fast movement, I just change the gears. I've got the carrier going from one side to the other in about 2 minutes. So that's my main concern about the ones you buy finished, because you can't really modify them that much because of everything being built in, and also they cost a lot more than this build cost me. I gave about $160 for the sled, for the slider itself. The control box with everything cost me about, yeah, maybe the same, $150 with the motor and everything. So that's not that bad. It cost me more because of all the tools I got, but still, I have my own workshop, as you can see over here. So I've got use for them anyway, in maybe on customer cars and etc. Or if I want to build any more projects. So it's chargeable, it's light. I wanted to use aluminium as much as I could on everything. The one thing I've got left is, as you can see, that part is lower than this side. So these ones I'm gonna make a little bit longer, so if I want to have it vertical I can do that. And also I might I need to buy the ball head for the camera. I haven't tried it with the camera yet. This is like the first day I've had time to really test it and see that it works, and it works nice. I've been running it back and forth all day today without a problem. Belt hasn't jumped anything, and it's really strong. I'm not joking. If I hold the carriage and I hold the whole complete system vertical, even with the tripod, the motor will lift everything, so it's got real power. The motor is a standard DC motor with a gearbox. It's rated to, I think it was like 3000 to 1, so it's been geared down really heavily, and that was the main concern of my build, that I needed a motor that could give me really low RPM. If I remember correctly, the lowest RPM you can get is 2 with speed regulation, so that's really nice. Anyway, if you have any questions or you're building yourself and need a solution, just write me a comment or a message. Thanks.